Northern Cyprus Property Guide. In this guide, we will look at the main aspects related to buying a property in Northern Cyprus. Northern Cyprus is a haven for investors looking for profitable real estate investments. Due to its mild climate, endless beaches and rich history, Northern Cyprus is attracting more and more foreign investors. The Northern Cyprus real estate market offers a wide range of properties from compact studios to luxury villas. At the same time, real estate prices here are significantly lower than in most European countries, which makes the region attractive for investment. Advantages of buying real estate in North Cyprus is not limited to the favorable price. Stable economic development, high level of security, no language barrier and the possibility of obtaining a residence permit through the purchase of real estate make buying a house in the TRNC even more attractive. Due to the high tourist flow, renting real estate in Northern Cyprus can be a good source of passive income. Especially high demand for housing is observed in the warm season, when thousands of tourists come to enjoy the local beaches and attractions. The mild Mediterranean climate, clear sea, sandy beaches and rich history make Northern Cyprus one of the most attractive places to live and relax in Europe. Types of real estate available on the market. Northern Cyprus offers a wide range of properties that can be purchased. Studios. These are small-sized apartments that are ideal for 1 or 2 people. They are usually located in multi-story buildings and have an open layout. Studios are a great choice for investors who want to rent out their home or use it as a vacation home. Apartments. These are apartments of various sizes and layouts. They can be located both in multi-story buildings and in small residential complexes. Apartments are a universal option that will suit most buyers. 4bedroom villa from €347,660 Chatakoi. Northern Cyprus Chelsea Village, from €143. 859 Kyrenia. Northern Cyprus Villa Edermit, from €467. 543 Alsanjak. Cyprus Villa Alsanjak II from €587. 426 Alsanjak. Cyprus 3bedroom villa from €231. 400 Karshiyaka, Kyrenia. Northern Cyprus 3bedroom villa from €439,068 G. Esentepe. Cyprus townhouses. These are 2-story houses that are usually located in residential complexes. They have several bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen and a small plot of land. Townhouses are a great choice for families with children or for those looking for a home in a quiet and peaceful location. Villas. These are luxury houses with a large area and a plot of land. They are usually located in high-end areas and have several bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen, a garage and often a swimming pool. Villas are a prestigious and expensive option that is suitable for those who are looking for exclusive housing. The choice of property type depends on your individual needs, budget and investment goals. Whether it is a small holiday studio or a large villa for permanent residence, you will surely find the right option in the Northern Cyprus property market. In addition, the Northern Cyprus real estate market offers both properties on the primary and secondary market, which allows you to choose from a large number of options, taking into account all your preferences and opportunities. Regions of Northern Cyprus for buying real estate. Northern Cyprus offers not only beautiful beaches and historical attractions, but also different regions, each of which has its own characteristics and advantages. Zadiz v Najdete Mnozestvo Magazinov, Restoranov, Barov I Nakni Klubov, Nedvazimost v Atom Regioni Idealno Podhodit dla te, K2 Iset Zile v Gorod s Bogatoi Istorij I Aktivnoj Ziznu, Gurne tu karatne gorod. Izvestne svojmi plazami I kazino. Zadiz v mazete najti minozestvo variantov nedvazimosti. Od apartamentov du vil. Gurn idealno podhodit dla te. K2 iset mesto dla otdia ili estachi v arendu. Lefkosa stolika severnogo Kipra. Gadi sacerdotacheni glavnie delavi I kulturnie centri strani. Nedvazimost zadiz podhodit dla te. K2 iset zile v ozivlenum garod s visakim potentialum dla arendi. Iskele atot region izvestin svojmi prokrasnimi peskanimi plazami I tepim morum. Zadiz v najdete minozestvo novi objektiv nedvazimosti. Vikluka sovrameni apartamenti I vili. Iskele idealan dla te. K2 iset spokajno I utno mesto dla zizni ili otdia. Bafra a2 bistrouristisij turistiski region s roskaznimi otelami. Kazino I spa centrami. Nedvazimost v bafr a2 otlichna investitia. Usitiva aktivno razviti infrastrukturi I uvalisani turistikaskogo potoka. Karpaz a2 nacionalni park s unikalnoj prirodoj I sistimi plazami. Nedvazimost zadiz pododit dla te. K2 senat tisinu. Uedanini I bliost k prirod. Kazdi is eti regionov I meet svoj primasistva I osobenosti. Pri vibor regiona dla pokupki nedvazimosti vazno usist vasi predpoktinia. Cheli I budzit. Buying real estate in North Cyprus is a transparent and understandable process that consists of the following main steps. Object selection. At this stage, you decide what type of property you want to buy and in what region. It is important to take into account all your needs and desires. From the number of rooms and space to the presence of a swimming pool or proximity to the sea. Document verification. One of the most important stages is to check the legal purity of the object. This will help you avoid potential problems in the future. We recommend that you use the services of an experienced lawyer who will help you in this matter. Conclusion of an agreement. After selecting the object and checking the documents, a purchase and sale agreement is concluded. The contract must contain all the terms of the transaction, including the price, terms and obligations of the parties. After signing the contract and making the payment, the buyer becomes the full owner of the property. Special attention should be paid to the system title deeds. This is a document that confirms the ownership of real estate. Title deeds in Northern Cyprus is of particular importance, as it is a guarantee that you will become the full owner of the acquired property. Before purchasing, make sure that the seller has title deeds for the object being sold, and that it is free of any encumbrances and liens. Risks and how to avoid them. Buying real estate in any country is associated with certain risks. In Northern Cyprus, one of the main risks is the acquisition of real estate for which there are legal claims. To avoid such situations, it is necessary to carefully do a background check before you buy. This will help ensure that the property is free of encumbrances and disputes. It is also important to contact a trusted attorney to help you through the process. It is important to note that some properties in Northern Cyprus may be subject to territorial disputes. In this case, it is recommended to consult a lawyer and conduct a detailed inspection of the object. Also, do not forget that buying a property is not only a one-time transaction, but also a long-term commitment. Therefore, before making a purchase decision, you should consider all possible costs associated with the maintenance of the property, including taxes, utility bills and insurance. In any case, the key to a successful property purchase is careful preparation and professional assistance. By seeking the help of experienced professionals, you can avoid many potential problems and make the process of buying a property as simple and safe as possible. Obtaining a residence permit and immigration opportunities. Buying a property in Northern Cyprus not only gives you the opportunity to enjoy the wonderful climate, beautiful scenery and high quality of life, but also opens the door to obtaining a residence permit in this paradise. The procedure for obtaining a residence permit through the purchase of real estate is quite simple and does not require a large number of documents. It is important to note that the possession of real estate in Northern Cyprus is one of the grounds for applying for a residence permit. It allows not only to freely visit the country at any time, but also to reside here permanently. In addition, owning real estate in Northern Cyprus opens up prospects for obtaining citizenship. After a certain period of residence in the country and all the necessary conditions are met, foreign citizens can apply for citizenship of Northern Cyprus. Obtaining a residence permit and citizenship in Northern Cyprus opens up many opportunities. This is not only an opportunity to live in a country with a high quality of life, but also access to many benefits, such as free movement in the Schengen countries, a high level of social protection, educational programs and many others. So, buying a property in Northern Cyprus is not only an investment in stone and concrete, but also an investment in your future and the future of your family. Financial aspects. When buying a property in Northern Cyprus, you need to take into account not only the cost of the property itself, but also additional costs. On average, property prices range from $50 for a studio to $500 or more for a luxury villa. Taxes and fees on the purchase and ownership of real estate. When buying a property in Northern Cyprus, the buyer is required to pay a transfer tax, which is about 3% of the value of the property. In addition, every year the property owner is required to pay property tax, the amount of which depends on the type and value of the object, but on average is about $200 minus $300 per year. Cost of maintaining real estate. Utilities. Property tax. The cost of utilities also depends on the type of property and can range from $50 to $200 per month. It is important to consider all these factors when planning your property purchase budget. This will help you avoid unpleasant surprises and allow you to fully enjoy the benefits of owning a property in Northern Cyprus. It is important to note that each type of rental has its own characteristics and requires a separate approach. Long-term leases usually involve a more stable and predictable income, but also more obligations to the tenant. Short-term rentals can generate more revenue during the season, but you'll need to regularly look for new tenants and manage your bookings. When preparing a home for rental, you should pay attention to its condition and comfort level, cleanliness, availability of all necessary household appliances and furniture, convenient location. All this significantly increases the chances of a successful rental of your property. It is also important to take into account taxes and fees associated with renting a property. In Northern Cyprus, as in most countries, rental income is taxable. The amount of tax may vary depending on the total amount of income and other factors. So it is recommended to consult a specialist or accountant. In general, renting a property in Northern Cyprus can be an excellent source of additional income. However, like any business, this requires careful planning and management. Practical tips from experts. Buying a property is an important decision that requires a careful approach and competent planning. Here are some practical tips from experts to help you make the right choice. Choose a reliable developer. Check the company's reputation, its experience in construction, and customer reviews. A reliable developer guarantees the quality of construction and compliance with deadlines. Check all documents before purchasing. Make sure that there are no encumbrances or lawsuits on the property. The help of a lawyer will be useful in this process. Plan your budget. Take into account not only the cost of the property itself, but also additional costs. This may include taxes, fees, property maintenance costs, insurance, and other possible expenses. Get expert advice. When buying a property in another country, it is especially important to get professional advice. Real estate experts will help you find the most suitable property, take into account all the nuances, and make a deal on the most favorable terms. Visit the site in person. Before making a final purchase decision, try to visit the property in person. Before making a final purchase decision, try to visit the property in person. This will give you the opportunity to better assess its condition, location, and feel the atmosphere of the place. By following these tips, you can avoid common mistakes and make buying a property in Northern Cyprus as profitable and safe as possible. Conclusion: buying a property in Northern Cyprus can be an excellent investment and an opportunity to ensure a comfortable stay in one of the most attractive regions of Europe. Advantages of buying a property in Northern Cyprus include affordable prices, high rental yield potential, natural and climatic conditions of the region, as well as the possibility of obtaining a residence permit. North Cyprus offers a wide range of properties, from studios to villas, in different regions, each with its own characteristics and advantages. When buying a property, it is important to take into account all financial aspects and potential risks, as well as contact professionals who will help you conduct the transaction safely and efficiently. The real estate market in Northern Cyprus continues to develop, offering more and more opportunities for investors. Taking into account all the advantages and prospects, Northern Cyprus certainly deserves the attention of those who are looking for a profitable and reliable investment in real estate. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about the possibilities of buying a property in Northern Cyprus, you can contact us. Our team of professionals will be happy to help you make the right choice and implement your plans.